friends, to Live Interactive English. I'm Shane.
And I'm Hanny. So today we've got a Cloze test article.
Oh, okay. I like Cloze tests. Those are pretty fun.
Right. And the title is 3 Hearts and Blue Blood. Wait a minute. I know what this is talking about.
Oh, you already know. Okay.
Yeah, 3 hearts. That means a love triangle, right?
Ooh, okay, there's 3 hearts, love triangle.
Yeah,
sounds spicy.
And blue blood refers to the royal family.
Oh,
right?
So there's like a love triangle, and it has to do with the royal family?
Yeah, 因为3颗星就是恋爱这个三角关系，
Right.
然后 blue blood 因为以前贵族他们就不太晒太阳，所以这个血管看起来像蓝色，所以 blue blood 会有说贵族，所以我们可能要讲这个贵族里面的三角关系。
Or you could read the rest of the title. Where it says how octopuses stay alive. So I love your theory, but you jumped the gun.
Sorry.
You jumped the gun. Yeah, you got too excited about like all of this crazy love triangle,
the
romance and stuff like that. But speaking of octopuses, have you ever eaten octopus?
No.
No, never?
No. I noticed that in some Japanese restaurant, they got this small dish with octopuses.
How about like takoyaki?
Yeah. 对哦，我有吃过章鱼烧我马上想到的是那个日本料理，他们凉拌小章鱼，一只一只很小的，那我不敢吃。
Oh, I've had that too. That's good. Okay.
Really?
All right. Well, I don't know if we'll be talking about eating them here.
No.
Probably not. But we're going to be learning how they stay alive. So that's interesting. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Octopuses are amazing creatures with many fascinating features, such as 3 hearts and blue blood. But why? Human blood contains lots of hemoglobin, which carries oxygen around our bodies and makes our blood red. However, octopuses live in much colder environments than we do, so their blood contains a protein called hemocyanin instead. This protein transports oxygen at lower temperatures. Hemocyanin is what causes octopus blood to be blue, but it also makes the blood very viscous. This means it is hard to pump around the body.
Welcome back, everyone. So our title again?
Again, 3 hearts and blue blood. How octopuses stay alive.
好，我们这次要读的文章是3颗心脏与蓝色血液，章鱼如何存活，所以跟我刚刚讲这种贵族三角关系是没关系的。那我们先来看看 octopus 这个字好了。
Right, so an octopus is a sea animal that has a soft body and 8 long arms.
Right, 所以 octopus 就是章鱼。那它的复数形 its plural form can be...
It could be either octopuses or octopi.
复数形这2个都可以。那我们现在就来看文章吧。
Okay, octopuses are amazing creatures with many fascinating features, such as 3 hearts and blue blood. But why?
But why? Do you know about this? 3 hearts and blue blood?
No idea
about
that.
That's such a fascinating creature.
Why do you need 3 hearts? Especially they're relatively small.
Yeah.
Why is 1 heart not enough? I don't know. But they call them amazing creatures, right? So a creature is an animal of any type, or an imaginary or very strange kind of animal. So you could say, for example, the jungle is home to many unique creatures.
好，所以 creature 这个字就表示生物、动物，那通常不会拿来指人，比较常会指一些比较奇特的生物。
Yeah, you won't say like, oh, what a cute creature, and we're talking about someone's cat
or something,
or even a cat.
Right.
You would just call it a cat.
可能要一些很特别的东西，你才会说 creature.
Yeah, or just maybe you're being expressive or something like that. But
right.
It's 比较少用.
Or maybe in a humorous way.
Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Okay, let's continue. Human blood contains lots of hemoglobin, which carries oxygen around our bodies and makes our blood red.
好，那这边有一个单字是 oxygen.
Yes, oxygen. That is a chemical element. Oxygen is a gas that is present in air and water and is necessary for people, animals, and plants to live.
Right. 所以我们知道那个 H2O 那个 O 就是 oxygen,
right? Oxygen, that's right. So, for example, trees are important to our planet because they produce oxygen.
好，那么 oxygen 就是氧气。那我们课文用到 oxygen rich 就是富含氧气的，含氧丰富的，什么什么 rich 就是富含什么的意思。那补充一下，刚刚有用到这个 hemoglobin，它就是血红素。待会我们还会看到这个 hemocyanin， 则是指血清素。这两个单字都有这个字首 HEMO， 就表示血的意思，所以同学们可以学一下。Okay, so continuing.
Okay, so blank, octopuses live in much colder environments than we do. So their blood contains a protein called hemocyanin instead.
好，题目意思是空格逗号，章鱼生活在比我们更寒冷的环境中，因此它们的血液中含有一种名为血清素的蛋白质。这题考我们转折词，来看选项。Our options are
A, otherwise.
否则不然
B, however.
然而但是
C, therefore.
这表示因此所以
D, moreover.
此外而且。那课文前面提到人类血液中的血红素使血液呈现红色，后面则提到章鱼的血液含有血清素，因此呈现蓝色。那我们可以推断说空格里面要填入具有对比语义的副词，最适合是 be however 然而但是。那其他三个选项语义都不符合。So the correct sentence would be
However, octopuses live in much colder environments than we do, so their blood contains a protein called hemocyanin instead.
Okay, 好，那这边有一个单字是 protein.
Protein. Very important if you like to build your muscles, especially, right? It's a substance found in foods such as meat, milk, eggs, and beans, and lots of different types of food. That is an important part of the human diet. It is necessary for the body to grow and be strong. So, for example, chicken, fish, and tofu are excellent sources of protein.
所以 protein 就是蛋白质。那像吃素的人也会需要很大量蛋白质来源，对不对？
Yeah, so I am a pescatarian, so I do eat seafood.
Right.
So I can eat seafood, and then I can eat tofu, and I can eat beans.
Tempeh, something like that.
I can eat all kinds of like fancy soybean that are like fake meat. You know, like that kind too. Yeah, sure.
肉，你吃得很好。
Yeah, I eat too well. That's why I've got a tummy, a belly.
Okay, so continuing.
This protein blank oxygen at lower temperatures.
好，他说这种蛋白质能在较低的温度下空格氧气。这边考我们时态，那四个选项是动词 transport 的不同变化。我们来看选项。Our options are
A has transported, B transported, C is transporting, or D transports.
好，根据上下文 transport 动词在这边表示输送或是运输，表达说这种蛋白质能在较低的温度下输送氧气。那这是陈述事实，在描述某事物的特性，所以时态应该用现在简单式。正确答案是 D transports. So the correct sentence would be
This protein transports oxygen at lower temperatures.
Right.
Okay.
So
Continuing.
Yep.
Hemocyanin is what causes octopus blood to be blue, but it also makes the blood very viscous. This means it is hard to pump around the body. So when we say something is viscous, we're talking about like a liquid. It means it's thick or sticky and it doesn't flow very easily.
Right， 所以 viscous 就是形容粘稠的，然后 pump 在这边是当动词表达抽取、抽送，像抽取这个液体、气体。我们知道这个 pump 声音听起来就像帮浦一样。好，那课文的意思就是说，血清素使得章鱼的血液呈现蓝色，但是也让这个血液变得很粘稠，这表示它让血液会难以输送到全身。那我们这边要先休息一下，待会再看看章鱼的结构到底要怎么解决这个问题。
All right, let's show she.
That's where the 3 hearts come in. 2 of an octopus's hearts pump blood to its gills. The gills are responsible for taking oxygen from the water into the body. When the blood arrives at the gills, it collects this oxygen. The 3rd heart then sends this oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. Therefore, 3 hearts and blue blood are essential to octopus's survival. They may sound strange to us, but they work just as well as our hearts and blood do.
All right, so let's continue. That's where the 3 hearts blank.
好，这题题目意思是，这正是3颗心脏空格的地方。这边考我们不及物片语动词，那来看选项。Our options are
A, break down.
它当不及物用，表示物质分解啊，或是机械故障，或是可以表达人情绪崩溃。
B, set off.
它当不及物可以表达出发、启程。
C, come in.
它可以表达派上用场、发挥作用。
D, hold on.
它当不及物用可以表达紧抓或是坚持等一下。那课文前面提到说，章鱼的血液中为含有血清素这个东西，能在比较低的温度下输送氧气，可是也会让血液变得很粘稠，难以输送到全身。而题目句子所在的段落又说明了这个3颗心脏对章鱼的重要性，可以推断最适合答案会是 C, come in 来表达，这正是3颗心脏发挥作用的地方。So the correct sentence would be
That's where the 3 hearts come in.
Oh, so that's the answer to your question. Why do they need 3
why
hearts?
do they need 3 hearts? That's why you come in. Okay, so let's find out more about this heart. 2 of an octopus's hearts pump blood to its gills.
Oh.
So a gill is the body part that a fish uses for breathing.
所以 gill 这个字就是指鳃，鱼鳃的那个鳃，也就是鱼等等水生动物它们会有的鳃。那再来看看到底是怎么运作的。
The gills are responsible for taking oxygen from the water into the body.
And when the blood arrives at the gills, it blank this oxygen. 题目说这个当血液流到鳃时，它会空格这些氧气。这边考我们动词字汇，来看选项。Our options are
A, releases.
释放、排放。
B, loses.
失去。
C, destroys.
破坏、摧毁掉。
D, collects.
获取、吸收。那前文有提到说，章鱼的2颗心脏负责把血液输送到鳃，那么鳃负责从水中吸收氧气到体内。我们再偷看后面课文又提到说，然后第3颗心脏再把富含氧气的血液送到身体其他部位。那上下文判断最适合应该就是 D, collects， 去表达说，当血液流到鳃时，它会获取这些氧气，感觉要收集起来来用，然后让它变成是含氧血的过程。所以这边 collect 就相当于 absorb 吸收，或是 take in 摄取的意思。其他3个选项都不符合句意。So the correct sentence would be
When the blood arrives at the gills, it collects this oxygen. Okay, let's find out about this 3rd heart because we have 2 down, 1 to go.
Yeah.
The 3rd heart then sends this oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body.
So 2 hearts collect oxygen and the 3rd one
spreads it around the body.
Right.
Right. Therefore, 3 hearts and blue blood are essential to octopuses blank.
好，题目意思是，因此3颗心脏和蓝色血液对章鱼的空格至关重要。这题考我们名词字汇，来看选项。Our options are
A, survival.
这表示生存、存活。
B, movement.
这表示动作。
C, appearance.
它有外表、外观的意思。
D, temperature.
表示温度。 那根据课文，它应该是要表达3颗心脏和蓝色血液对章鱼的生存存活至关重要。那正确答案就是 A survival， 其他3个选项语义都不符合。So the correct sentence would be
Therefore, 3 hearts and blue blood are essential to octopuses' survival.
但什么是 essential?
Essential just means completely necessary. It's extremely important in a particular situation or for a particular activity. So like you could say, for example, it is essential to get enough sleep to maintain good health.
所以 essential 这个字就是形容至关重要的、不可或缺的。那你可以在后面接 to 或 for 加名词，或是接不定词 to be， 或是接 that 子句都可以。那我们来看看课文最后怎么说。
Okay, they may sound strange to us, but they work just as well as our hearts and blood do.
Right.
It does sound strange.
We don't need 3 hearts, we just need 1 heart.
We just have one big heart.
Yeah.
Some people's hearts
do all the work.
Some people's hearts are bigger than others.
Some people
You have a
big
big
heart.
You have a big heart. Yes.
就是有一颗善良的心脏。
That's right. Exactly.
And the octopuses have 3 big hearts.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, depends on how big the octopus is.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for joining us and hope to see you guys next time.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Octopuses are amazing creatures with many fascinating features, such as 3 hearts and blue blood. But why? Human blood contains lots of hemoglobin, which carries oxygen around our bodies and makes our blood red. However, octopuses live in much colder environments than we do, so their blood contains a protein called hemocyanin instead. This protein transports oxygen at lower temperatures. Hemocyanin is what causes octopus blood to be blue, but it also makes the blood very viscous. This means it is hard to pump around the body. That's where the 3 hearts come in. 2 of an octopus's hearts pump blood to its gills. The gills are responsible for taking oxygen from the water into the body. When the blood arrives at the gills, it collects this oxygen. The 3rd heart then sends this oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. Therefore, 3 hearts and blue blood are essential to octopus's survival. They may sound strange to us, but they work just as well as our hearts and blood do.
Look at this post from Emily. She's gotten thousands of likes in just a few hours.
Wow. She really has a lot of clout on social media.
Clout? Does that mean likes and shares?
Well, not entirely. Clout isn't just about the numbers. It's about actually having an impact.
Impact? Like what?
Well, look at those comments under her post.
Yeah.
Everyone is asking about her outfit and where they can buy the same items.
Oh, so she's not just popular, she can also influence people's choices.
Exactly. If people trust her recommendations and act on them, then that's real clout.
Wow. How about you? Do you have that?
I've got like 0 clout. Yeah.
Hello everyone! Today's term is clout. The influence one has, especially on social media.
That's right. In social media terms, clout refers to the power to shape opinions or drive action among the public.
For example, when someone with a lot of clout promotes a new product, their endorsement could boost sales.
Or a person with clout could use it to raise awareness among their followers about important social issues and inspire them to take action.
Here's an example sentence. She's using her clout as an influencer to promote charity projects.
Or his clout as a celebrity helped him bring attention to climate change.
So remember, it's not just about popularity, but the ability to make a real difference.
Exactly. And that's all for today.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.